Geometry Dash is a rhythm game, which makes it a bit weird that there's boss fights. I wondered how they worked, so today I'm going to look at the evolution of Geometry Dash boss fights back from 2.0 all the way to the present day. Let's get into it. Alright, Deadlocked showcased moving objects really well, and and more importantly for this video, was one of the first levels to have a boss fight. Alright, the boss fight, get the coin. It's really basic, isn't it? It's just a bunch of evil things pointing lasers at you trying to kill you. Not much to say here, that's what all 2.0 boss fights were like. So I guess moving on to the next boss fight. Alright, to start 2.1 section, we have B. Now B's boss fight is also really simple. It doesn't last long, it's really short. And as the name of the level implies, as you fight a bee. Here we are, is the boss fight. Simply avoid this bee's stinger attacks while avoiding all the other bees. Like, it's pretty much the same thing as the Deadlocked boss fight in essence. You're just avoiding lasers, but this time it's a stinger, not a laser. And instead of saws, they're bees flying around. So 2.1 didn't really help until you see the later 2.1 levels. Next up is Ultraviolence. This is probably the most popular boss fight level in Geometry Dash, and is probably what a lot of you clicked on this video for. So without further ado, let's just play Ultraviolence. Right, here's the first boss of Ultraviolence. Oh god, okay. This spider looking guy, we have to follow this light here. I mean, just look at how advanced this boss is compared to those of levels like Deadlocked and B. How it has proper attacks and we have to avoid them instead of just a few bees or saw blades. Alright, and here's the second one, Abomination, probably the most famous boss fight in all of Geometry Dash really. You have to avoid his laser by going through this portal twice. Then up past his attacks around here, following this tight ship line here, and of course the don't blink text, and then just don't avoid all of the red lines, and you get eaten to end and lose. And that is Ultraviolence. I am now going to beat this in normal mode then. What? '81, damn it. Damn it, 82, I made it 1% further. This is definitely the best boss fight out of the two in my opinion. I enjoyed this one. Alright, come on, last boss. Come on, Abomination. Damn it, 81 again. Come on then, Abomination, let's have it. I did it again, I died at 81 again. Can I stop dying at 81 please, honestly? Alright, come on. 82 again! I've died at 82 at least like 7 times now, this is ridiculous. Come on then, Abomination, let's be having you. For goodness sake man, no, 88! I actually died during the don't blink part, are you kidding me? I actually died in the wave, I've never done that before.
Ultimate sound.
Alright, come on now. Please, please, come on, that should be easier. Yes! Finally! Oh my god, that took way too long. I beat Abomination, finally, man. Oh, that boss fight was so hard. Finally. Alright, that's Ultraviolence done in a total of 361 attempts. That's less than I thought, actually. It felt a lot longer than that, but finally. Oh my god. Alright, on to the 2.2 part then. Now, for the final section of this video, the 2.2 portion, I will first be taking on a Rob Top level. This being the Secret Hollow, who has the Cursed Thorn, the first official 2.2 boss fight. Right, the Secret Hollow. I'll get all the coins, sure. Now, as 2.2 revolutionised the game as a whole, it also properly revolutionised boss fights in the way that you can now make properly working boss fights like there would be in other platformer games. And of course, all this is possible due to 2.2's platformer mode. Hi, Rattlejash. Alright, then let's become a ball. You can actually see yourself as a ball before the transformation is actually complete. There we go. Alright then. On to the Cursed Thorn. Now here is the first boss fight of 2.2. Where is he? There he is. Here we go. The Cursed Thorn. Right, proper boss fight this one. So every 3 attacks we can attack him as he shoots out a green... Ah, I missed. He shoots out a green fireball that we can launch back at him. There we go, that's 1 hit. Alright, here we go. It may have only taken me over a year of 2.2 being out, but here we go. Only a few attacks left. Hit him. Oh my god, I nearly got hit there. Hit him again. No, he hit me, he was so weak. Alright, come on. Attempt 2 against the Cursed Thorn. This boss fight's actually pretty hard. This is a really good boss fight though. Rob's to Rob Top, he did really well. Oh my god, how did I avoid that? That was insane. The hitbox for that must be really strange then. No, I jumped onto it! He was so weak again! Alright, that attempt. Oh god, this is why I've never beaten this fight. Alright, here we go. He's enraged again. Nice, come on. This is the attempt, I can tell. 3rd time's the charm. Alright, he's enraged. He's gonna slam down now. Yep, slam yourself down over there. Okay, this is the weakest I've got him so far. Go on, 3rd time's the charm. Oh, I got him! Yes, finally! Oh, he's dead. Alright, that is actually a really good boss fight. Fair play to Rob Top. That's a great introduction to 2.2 boss fights. And we got all coins, all blue coins, and we definitely didn't get the time. But that is the Cursed Thorn beaten. What was this? You really shouldn't be poking around here. Never know what could find you or who. I thought this was a simple Q game. Yeah, same scratch, same. Right, the GD Law, 2nd floor. That'd probably have another boss fight on it. For the next part of this 2.2 section, we are going to be playing a level fittingly called Boss Rush, which has you facing off against multiple bosses in a row. Let's get into it. Alright then, we are a ship. Who will our first boss be? Okay. Anemone. I believe that's how you say that. Do I damage it by touching? Oh god. Okay, this fight is going to be harder than I thought then. It's moving there next. Yes, that is how you damage it. You hit those things. All right. See, this is a proper boss fight. There we go. It's another hit. Back to the middle. I have to go top there. That's another hit. Oh, it's got it. Okay. Oh, there are checkpoints then. I have got a checkpoint in this fight, which is good. I don't need checkpoints. I can beat this without. I hope. What? Okay, I need checkpoints. While 2.1 was limited, they did get around it, but it was really just dodging attacks. In this one, we actually have to reach points to attack the boss ourselves. And there we go. That is the first boss beaten in this boss rush. Wow. On to the next boss fight then. Who is this I will be facing in this round? Okay, let's see who it is. It's B! That's hard. Alright, let the party begun. This is really fun and well made. I like this. This looks cool. Oh, I can land on him to attack him. I don't have to drop the things. Bang. Okay, go under that one. And there's one at the bottom now. Go above that. Nice. Are you kidding me? He goes the opposite way every time. Bang. Alright, now he's at half health. Here we go. Alright, with bull. Damn it! No, I died to that one. No. Right, come on. Right, we drop down here. You do that. We do that. There we go. That is B defeated. I've been B-feated. Nice. That was a fun boss fight as well. These boss fights are actually really fun. Round 3. We got a torch this time. Who could this be against then? Our final boss. Or the UFO. Evil Christmas tree. Alright, that's another hit. Oh no. Okay. This fight's really hard. This fight's really hard. That's another hit. I'm locked in for this fight. I have not been talking a lot. There we go. Alright, half health, half health, half health, half health. Half health, I'm the robot now, okay. I have to hit, like, underneath him. Nice, that's 2 hits, that's 2 hits, that's 2 hits. Okay, that's it's only 1 hit, but it's still doable if I get... Yes! Okay, nice, we beat it, yes. That was hard to do within the time limit, but we did kill him. That's the evil Christmas tree, Dad. Never thought I'd say that sentence. Are there more bosses? Right, that's 3 done. That's a coin. And I believe that to be all of the bosses. Yep. Let's go. Alright, that was actually fun. Those bosses were really fun. So, well, I guess that means on to the final part of 2.2. Now, the final boss for 2.2 is from the level Throat of the World, which is a mythic platformer level, and I am nowhere near good enough to beat the bosses in this level. So I am going to use Nexus's footage, so yeah. But, I mean, just look at how good this boss fight is. It's like the Cursed Thorn on steroids. it's got the green things which you hit him with again, but it's also just 10 times harder with all these different attacks going on, and him trying to kill you at all times and things. But it's really cool, these boss fights, and this is where boss fights do reach their cap for the game as at the moment. So yeah, and as he dies, he has an awesome death effect as well, where he like explodes. So that's cool. So that was the evolution of boss fights throughout Geometry Dash history. If you did enjoy, please do subscribe. It would help a lot. And if you want to see more videos like this, then just go on my channel. So with that said, thanks for watching and goodbye.